Abby J, and I'm so excited to be back on YouTube. I took a little hiatus to have my beautiful baby boy, and I'm a little biased. I think he's the best thing in the whole world. But with that in mind, as a new mom, I've noticed that my life is so busy and crazy. And so this video is about 10 tips on how to simplify your life, because us girls out there, we are doing a ton of things. You could be going to school, taking care of your family, being a young mom, trying to live your best life. And it's really important to put the things that matter most at the forefront of your life. And how we do that is by simplifying our life. And these tips are gonna help you do exactly that. So without further ado, let's dive into these 10 tips on how to simplify your life and consequently add more joy into it and in the process. So let's get going. Okay, my first tip for you is one that I love to do all the time, and it's to declutter and downsize your wardrobe. Now, you're thinking, wait, why? Like, what does clothes have to do with simplifying my life? Well, I've noticed as somebody that has gone from having tons and tons of clothes, something I really love to go shopping for, to just having a little bit more of a capsule wardrobe. And I'm not even talking I still have a lot of clothes, but really down to the basics of what I love to wear. It has helped me save so much time in putting together my outfits and feeling fashionable really fast, because I only have clothes in there that I know fit me, look good on me, and that I actually have outfits outlined in my mind for. So to simplify your life, I would challenge you to go through your closet, find clothes that don't fit, are hard to wear, maybe only work for one outfit, and donate them. Get rid of them, because you don't have time in the morning to look at all your clothes. And it's true, if you have too many clothes, you feel like you have nothing to wear, versus when you have just a few, you feel like you know exactly what shirt pairs with what pants. And it's been a huge time saver for me. So that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to meal prep. I cannot tell you how this, as a working mom, has changed my life. Being able to meal prep all of our lunches has been the biggest thing, but also to prep ahead some of our dinner items. So look on Pinterest, that's where I love to find some recipes, and just find, 1 or 2 recipes that you love, that are easy to make, and you can prep ahead of time for your lunches and even dinners if that is something you also need some help with time. Now, my third tip for you, and we're just moving right along here, is to turn off your phone notifications. Now, that might sound really scary, but hear me out. I have turned off all notifications on my phone for Facebook, Instagram, social media, emails, things that I don't need. Now, text messages, of course, right? Calls, yes. But anything that's extra, or apps, I swear every single app wants to get you to turn on notifications, and they'll remind you to log your food or take a selfie or whatever it is. You don't need that in your life, and I think you'll be shocked to learn how much of your time is being distracted by your cell phone. Okay, tip number 4 on simplifying your life is to create a morning routine. Now, I'm pretty fanatical about this. I've done a couple videos on that, so I'll be sure to put them above and link them down below for you so you can hear examples of my morning routine and why it's so important. But we'll move on from there. I hope you check out those videos to see exactly how to build your morning routine, because it's fundamental to simplifying your life if you simplify your morning. And my 5th tip for you is to declutter your house. Now, also for my ladies out there that maybe don't have a house or live with your parents or anything like that, declutter your space. When it comes to simplifying your life, having things organized, knowing where stuff is, having simplicity around you of not having a lot of clutter or a ton of things really helps you in streamlining your time. You know where stuff is, you feel at peace. And that's been a huge thing for me. I've actually gone through not just my closet like we talked about, I've gone through my house and really thought about what do I love, what do I need, and what don't I need? And I've donated it, because that helps me, selfish as I am, to feel okay, I can get rid of something because it's gonna help somebody else. So I would challenge you to do the same, and you'll find that when you simplify the things around you, your life simplifies as well. Tip number 6 is to focus on one goal or project at a time. This is for girls like me out there that are, we're goers, we're doers. We want to get so much done. And so we make a huge list, or we have all these goals that we're trying to do this week, and it can feel so overwhelming. So something that I've actually had to really force myself to do is have one goal a week, and just say, this is my goal and I'm gonna work towards that. Because especially being a new mom, you think you can get as much done as you used to do when it was just like you as a single person. And that's just not true anymore. And so you really have to be fair and honest with yourself of like, I'm gonna focus on one project at a time because I can commit to that. And that will help you not only be happier with like your life and your self-esteem of hitting these goals, but also help you achieve these projects and these goals with more intensity and more desire and drive, because you're so focused, and it'll help you feel less overwhelmed, which is the goal of simplifying your life. Tip number 7 is to plan your outfits the night before. This tip has been huge for me, especially with work, and also like I've noticed it on the weekends. I used to not plan my outfits the day before on the weekends, but it really has helped me. It's helped me not only be more fashionable, but it's also helped me to like simplify the process, because I feel like in the mornings you gotta go, and sometimes you'll just grab stuff or you'll get hung up on like what you should wear. So take the question out of it, plan your outfits the night before. And tip number 8 is to unsubscribe from all those like subscriptions and services that you really don't need. Case in point for me, this was like emails. My email says I've got like 6,000 emails unread, and they were all from people or companies that I signed up with my email to get something free or when I bought something. Unsubscribe from those. Honestly, you just want to fill your life with things that add value to you. So if you like, a newsletter that you're getting, I stay subscribed to that. I hope you're subscribed to my newsletter that I send out. But anything else that you feel like is cluttering and, or even things that you're paying money for that you aren't using, get those out of your life. Tip 9 on simplifying your life is to master 5 go-to hairstyles. Now, that might sound a little bit weird, but I personally have taken this challenge on because I felt like I just put my hair in a ponytail or I wear it down. And I went on YouTube, my favorite spot, and found some YouTubers that I loved. I loved their hairstyles, and I've mastered 5 of them. So now they're fast, they're easy, and I feel put together and beautiful when I use them. Now my very last tip for you, tip number 10 on simplifying your life, is to get so clear on what you are after. Now I've got a video on how to like set goals and create 5-year plans, and so I'm gonna have you check out that video for a better like overview and in-depth look at how to get clear on your goals and your focus. But knowing what you want, and I specifically focus on 5 years at a time, just, it's gonna change. I've never had a 5-year plan that like actually like happens the way I wrote it, but it helps you focus. It gives you drive, it gives you purpose, so that when your life gets busy, when you feel like things are chaotic and you just have no idea what's going on, you can look back to the plan and say, hey, is this adding to my joy? Is this helping me work towards my goals? Because if not, I'm gonna like not commit to those commitments, or I'm, going to try really hard to make this a goal for this week. Or if not, I'm just not gonna worry about it. So give yourself permission not to worry about things that aren't on your 5-year plan, that aren't, adding to your joy. And so that's what this tip is all about. Okay, beautiful ladies, those are my 10 fast, furious tips on how to simplify your life. And I use every single one of these tips. Some of them are new for me, and some of them I've been using for forever, but they have just helped me really get clarity on what I want out of life. They've helped me like feel more beautiful with like planning my outfits, going through my closet, thinking about hairstyles, and they've also helped me really to honestly simplify my life. So I wish you the best of luck in going through and sorting out your life and the things where you feel like you need a little bit more clarity and less chaos. And I wish you the best of luck. So I will see you in my next video. Abbi J out.